Well, howdy everybody, and it's Tim's Brick Adventures. I pulled out one of my other shirts today just for a little change of pace. Um, so this today is a video that is probably long overdue. Now I have often talked about all the great people in the community and the people that have been so great to me and the people I really care about. And there are so many of them, and I love y'all. But a couple of weeks ago, I was just happened to catch a really good friend of mine, and I hope to someday get to see him in person and just spend some time. His channel is Butt Shop 2021, and I just happened, he does a show or a stream on Sunday mornings, and I believe it's 8 a.m. East Coast time, because I think it starts at 7, and that's why I kind of tend to miss it. Sunday's one of my sleep-in days, and I apologize, but it happened that day that I was going shopping, grocery shopping with my wife, which is one of the, it doesn't happen very often. So I was up, and I just happened to be listening to the show as I was getting ready, and just out of the blue, he started talking about the Lego books, and he's brought me up and mentioned me and just said some really wonderful things. And believe me, they were very much reciprocated. Excuse me. And it just got me thinking about the whole YouTube community that I have grown to love this past year, actually a little over a year, that I have become a part of, and all the people that just have really made it such a wonderful experience. And so I wanted to kind of recognize some of them today and just, say I thank you and I love y'all. A great many of you, because of getting involved with the Lego YouTube community. The opportunity to go to Brick Fair this year, not once, but 4 times, and work the show, and just meet a whole lot of y'all from the East Coast and just from all over that I wouldn't have normally met. A lot of the Lego Master contestants I have gotten to know and meet because of being at Brick Fair and stuff, and some of them I'm very pleased to say are very dear to me and friends for life. So I wanted to just take a few minutes to really kind of say thank you and to promote them, because I don't know many of you that subscribe to my channel and come watch me drone on week after week. You probably know about quite a few of these, but if you don't, you really need to check them out, show the love. I mean, click that like button. It's so simple. I mean, when I jump on the streams, or I jump on watch the videos, and I mean, that's the first thing I do, because sometimes, the content may not quite be as interesting as other times, but we all try. I mean, we're just giving you our heart, and so I think that's worth a like just as soon as you get on there, because it's funny, I notice there's a whole lot of views on a lot of these videos, but there's not very many likes, and so I would think, and I'm not being critical, just saying, every one of y'all and us that are doing this, it's just, we do it because we love it, and it's just nice to know. I mean, y'all are great about commenting. I can't say enough about y'all and my subscribers. You have just been wonderful. But here I am, droning on again. So I've told the story many times on some of the streams, and probably in a couple of my videos. But my being here really is possible by a very, I don't know if it's chance, because there is no accidents in this life. I had been forever wanting to do videos and a YouTube channel, because I've been in Lego, doing Lego since 2010. And so I've seen many, you know, Brixar is one of them that I used to watch early on, and Jang Bricks, and there were a few others and stuff that were always showing their city updates. And I just thought, you know, that's cool. I'd like to do that. I just never, never had a city to do updates and stuff. And so I really didn't put much effort or, you know, really seriously do it. And then I finally, probably 2 years ago now, I went ahead and did my channel. And I will credit that with Tricky Bricks, Richard and Flynn. I got to started watching them, and you know, and they're my age, so it was like, okay, these, you know, this is cool. You know, I really need to get on and do that. And so I went ahead and finally took the plunge and started my channel. And then creeping along, right before Brick Rodeo, and that was here in Houston in 2021. It was the first in-person convention that had been held since the pandemic, and so we had a lot of people show up that probably normally wouldn't have. We had a lot of the Lego Master Season 2, which was awesome because I got to know a bunch of them that way and get to be friends with them. But one particular, Bricksmith, Julian Smith, the grand poobah of the Pink Bucket Nation, reached out to me on Facebook wanting to be a Facebook friend. And I will be absolutely honest, and not to him, I wasn't 100% sure. I hadn't seen him because at that time I knew about making YouTube videos, but I had no idea of this world of live streaming and the weekly feeds and streams and stuff. I mean, I don't know how I missed it, but I really didn't realize. And so Julie and I went right over to his table, and I introduced myself, and I said, we just became friends on Facebook, and I wanted to say hi in person since you're here. And we talked just a couple of minutes, and he handed me this pink bucket. He said, told me that I was pink bucket material. And to be honest, again, I didn't know quite what that meant at that moment, but it was awesome. I was honored, and he got up right away. He had seen my Western build when he was walking around, so he came over and did a Facebook live thing, and we talked a little bit, and he just kind of was telling me about the live streaming community and stuff, and if I was interested in, you know, getting more involved in that. And I'm like, yeah, let's do, you know, whatever. So unfortunately, they did their thing, and then they left early, so I didn't really get to interact with them much for the rest of the convention. But he, I guess, and many of you know Haley Bricks, who I have learned between her and Bricksmith were two of the kind of the original live stream YouTube community people. They kind of helped start it all. They took the mantle from another gentleman, Big B or Big D Bricks, and I, you know, apologize to him. But he apparently had talked to her, so she came and talked to me, and we visited a little bit more. And so lo and behold, a week later, they all, you know, the show's over, Julian's back in home and all of that, and all of a sudden he starts inviting me on some of these shows. And I think, and I can't remember it, I think the first one, if the first one was his actual Pink Bucket Nation, or if it was either, there is another gentleman, Fazoom, as he is known. He does a show, Old Gray Bricks, on Mondays and Thursday nights. And he invited me on that show. I think that was actually my first foray into the live streaming. And then I think not only that, then I went the next, right after Old Gray Bricks is a show called Brick Blaze, or a YouTuber that goes by Brick Blaze has his show immediately following on Monday nights. And so I ended up on there. And then Haley, she is very big part of or friends with, called Who's Your Bricks, who does a stream on Thursdays and Saturdays and sometimes other nights. And she invited me on there right away. And I just got to say, everybody involved with all of those streams were just so awesome and inviting. I mean, I felt great. I mean, it wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't awkward. I just, it was like, wow, these are friends that I haven't, it was like friends I hadn't seen in a while. That's how welcoming and wonderful they were. So that kind of just started everything, and I've really gotten to know. And then because of that, it led to the opportunity to go work at Brick Fair and meet a bunch of people up in the New York, New Jersey area, and just get to know more people in the YouTube, Lego YouTube community. And then Alabama, I got to go. And so I want to just recognize and say to all of you, my subscribers, that you need to check some of these people out. I will put the link, in my description, I'll put a list of some of these different channels. I do want to give a big shout out to, it's Clicking Cliff, he goes by, Cliff. He actually does, I think every week, he has a live segment where he highlights a handful of YouTubers, and he has done, I don't know, he's highlighted me, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, maybe more than that. And it's wonderful. Cliff he's just a wonderful person, and he's really working it and has lots of live streams out there. And I think I've watched him just in a short time. He's up over 800 subscribers. So, he loves what he's doing. He's trying new things and doing a lot of different things. And he has a Wednesday night show that kind of goes in conjunction. So I'm going to jump back a little bit. So Julian and I have just really developed a friendship. He's a brother. There's no way out about it. He's just a brother from another mother. I've met the family. I love them all. And so anytime he has a show, he invites me, and if I can at all do it, I jump on there. So we have a Wednesday night show that Lego Ultimate Builds. And so it's at 8 o'clock Eastern on Wednesdays. I'll plug it a little bit there, where we've all kind of picked a big one of the bigger Lego sets, and we spend time each week for an hour working on it and just having a good time and talking. And so there's that. And then Julian has recently started his Pink Bucket Nation stream on Sundays, starting to have more of those. And I'm going to plug him right now because he's pushing real hard, but he has decided that he's going to try out for Lego Master Season 4. He's not only going to try out, he's going to get on it, he's going to win it, and he's going to be the president of Lego Master Season 4, whatever that may be. So hashtag Team Bricksmith. But so plugging his shows. There's some others like Brick Blaze. Like I said, Clicking Cliff's got some, does a lot of stuff. Cajun Yeti. And that all kind of came because of Hoosier Bricks. He has his shows, and he has a lot of great people on there. There's Tasman. I've got to know Josh. They do, Taz and Josh do Stud and the Dud. Josh is also known as Lumberjack. They all have channels, so like I said, I will put the links, check them out. I really enjoy Iceberg Bricks, Mel. He was a contestant in Season 1. And then he does a lot with Jesse's Brick Galaxy. And they all have some really good videos. Dave Morgan, I don't know if he posts as much as recently, but he's got some really great tutorials and just a wonderful builder. And I met him through Brick Blaze. So that's the thing, you could literally probably spend every night and a good chunk of your day watching YouTubers talk and build and all that stuff. But you don't have to, watch it all, but just kind of check them out each, and see what videos or whatever they got going on, because it's always entertaining. And So I kind of glossed over, but like I said, Butt Chop, when what he said, and he is such a big proponent of the community and all the love that is out there between the members and stuff. And it's just, yeah, I mean, there's everybody's kind of, there's little groupings and stuff, but at these conventions and stuff, everybody comes together and it's just a wonderful time. I do want to throw out there too, there was a dad and a son that I met at Alabama that just absolutely loved my buffalo. And turns out he is a very successful YouTuber. In fact, his channel is Brick a Fit. I definitely recommend. They put out a fun video because Joshua and Dave are their name. Dave's the father, and they just have this little banter back and forth. It's hilarious. I really enjoy their videos, and now he's breaking out. He's doing custom figs and stuff, and they've been very good about throwing out there and supporting me and putting the notice on my channel. So I do want to reciprocate that. There are just so many, and I don't want to take away from Cliff's thunder because every week he does a great job of promoting all these different builders and stuff. And I may start, because it's important to share and, and share the love with each other. So I think I'm going to definitely start with each video adding a couple of links or just something to it, promoting other channels and stuff, because this is just, I'm glossing over so many really good ones out there, and they all kind of come together on the different feeds and stuff. So with that, I hope I did some good with this video, and I hope that gave you all something new to check out and be entertained by. I will say, as I mentioned, Butt Chop, he was talking about the Lego books, and so it got me thinking. I did the video on the character encyclopedias, but there are the Lego idea books too that I have a bunch of, and they're really great books. So I may do a little quick video about that today. So you'll get 2 videos this week. Let's see. There's so much going through my head about all this, because it really, it's been amazing. It's been quite a ride. It's a little over a year now, and I have loved every minute. It's been what I really needed to have happen. So this is a very long video now, and I just can't help it, So I hope you're not bored, but check out the links and check out these great people and see what they have to say about Lego. You won't be disappointed. Y'all be good, and we'll see you in a day or two. Have a great one. Love y'all.